Hi, I want to try and build a house in every biome in Minecraft, at least overground, not in the nether or underwater, maybe, but maybe later on, and only with the materials that I can find in the certain biome. So today we are building a house in the meadows, and yeah, there's not much going on in the meadows. It's kind of like a barren land with just a few flowers, some bees, some trees, and a whole bunch of sheep. So we can make a bed. We can build a house out of wool if you would want to. And because I don't. Oh, look at this. And because I thought I don't really want to build a house in the meadows that is just like standing in the middle of the meadows where there's nothing around other than just trees and nothing else. I just thought that I would build this house into a mountain, and it looks pretty nice in my opinion. It's something that you would just stumble upon while being in that biome and looking for iron or for coal probably. But I think it's very subtle, but it's still very cute, and I really enjoy it because I haven't built a house in side of a mountain in a really long time. I feel like I have built one house obviously, or a couple of houses inside of a mountain, but not that much. And I really enjoy it. I actually made bricks out of the stone that I got from just, excavating the entire mountain, or a bit of the piece of the mountain, obviously. And I really love the way that it looks on the floor. You will see that in a second. It's really nice, honestly. And again, first I thought that there were no trees around and that the biome is a lot smaller than I thought. But then I found trees and I was like, okay, well, the biome is not that small. And honestly, I didn't really want to use the trees that the bees were on because I feel like bees attack you. Even though I'm like in creative mode, I still didn't want to destroy their homes because I wanted some beeswax for candles, and I got some and I made some candles, and you will see that later. I also needed some flowers, not only for decorating but also for the dye, but I put some out here to just decorate outside and make it look pretty nice and a little bit more lively and a little bit more pop of color, obviously. I just realized that I didn't put in windows, which is a stupid mistake that I made. But yeah, I didn't put in windows in my house, which is again not the brightest idea. I could have also put a window inside of like the ceiling so you can look out. It's kind of like an overhead window, which would be nice. You could see the stars. But this has basically everything. It has a nice bed, it has even carpets, it has everything that you need. It even has a little kitchen, I think. I mean, the kitchen isn't great, it doesn't look amazing, but hey. And then I made it a little bit bigger, like I got more stone off the walls because I needed some for putting wood down because I wanted the walls to be wooden. And so I put oak wood here because oak wood is always a good wood to put down to build a house with and stuff like that. And honestly, I really enjoy the way it looks. I sped it up for you so you don't have to watch me 3 minutes just doing this wall. But yeah, I really enjoy the way that it looks, to be honest. Also, again, the materials in the meadows are limited, so whatever. I think it's raining again. It's always raining in the meadows, I feel like. And the only thing, again, we could like build a house out of wool. That would be nice. Also, I took a lot of wool from those sheep because I want to make some beds in other biomes, and I feel like not every biome has sheep. Even though that might be cheating if I just use the wool from here in other biomes, because I just said I want to use only the things that I find in this biome. But I don't know, maybe I won't do it. We'll see. Then I got to cutting more trees down because I needed more wood. And also, you don't see it because I don't think I recorded it. I actually got some wax from the bees for, like I said, candles. And I wanted to put some of those leaves up here. I don't know if I like the way that it looks. I feel like it is kind of looking weird. But honestly, I just left it because whatever. I want to build an unusual build, and it is unusual to say the least. I built that bed the way that I always build beds, kind of like this, and I feel like I should have put banners there, but I didn't. I could have, because I had a lot of wool. But anyway, there are those candles that I didn't light because I don't know, do candles burn down houses? I don't know. I also needed some stripped wood, obviously, for shelves because I wanted to build a couch and my couch always has shelves at the end, which just makes it look a little bit better in my opinion. And it took me a while to actually get the placement of all the couches and the armchairs right and looking good. But yeah, in the end, it actually looks very nice in my opinion. I also had a rug right here to make it look a little bit more colorful, as you can see, but I will put the rug somewhere else, as you can see as well, because it wasn't centered and I didn't really like it, and I wanted a coffee table. And then yeah, I just changed a lot throughout the process of building this house because, like I said, I'm not a great builder yet, but I'm trying my best to become a better builder. So I'm challenging myself to build more in Minecraft, and honestly, I feel like that's the only way you can get better, obviously. This and looking at tips from other people, and yeah, I will do both of this. And yeah, put some paintings here. This one looks good. It gives another pop of color. I feel like it's a little dark in here though, so I put more things down. A little flower here, torches and everything. Then I put some stairs underneath here to just kind of break up this thing, and I feel like it looks good. Okay, right. Then I went on to build the kitchen, and I know that you suggested to put barrels in the kitchen, so I did. And I don't know if I love the barrels in this texture pack, but honestly, it's better than just putting, you know, oak things up there and chests. Chests will also look weird. And so the kitchen isn't big. It's not a great kitchen at all, but it is a kitchen nonetheless, at least with a lot of fantasy. And this is how the house looks in the end. Right there. It's actually cute. It's kind of like an underground house for an introvert, somebody that doesn't want to be visited by a lot of people. And so it's nice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.